Into Nebraska.
What's your address?
That car I live in, that Crown Vic.
So
I travel all over. Well, I have a physical address of 17 Grace, Council Bluff, Iowa. My mailing address. Grace, like Grace. See, I was looking to speak with Mr. John Hobbs. Is this because I want to talk to Mr. Hobbs?
No, it has nothing to do
really?
with that.
Because it all started with Mr. Tingle coming up, a security guard, telling me that my sword on my dash is illegal. Is that illegal?
I'm not even going to get into that.
Can you tell me if it's against the law or not?
Possessing one is not actually against the law.
I didn't think it was. The state P says it's fine. The deputies say it's fine. Police say it's fine. All the way across the dash, 2 or 3 of them. And how's he, a security guard, being able to incite you can't have knives on your dash and stuff?
He's probably talking about it is a officer safety.
It was holstered up. It was holstered in a sheath. How's that? No, he told me put it in the trunk, sir. Is that violating my civil rights?
No, not necessarily.
Really?
He's looking at it as officer safety.
Well, he wasn't in my car. I don't know how he'd be.
Were you in the car?
No, neither. I was outside the car with him talking. He told me to put it up, and that's what this is all about. My speculation, it has to do with that security guard. About 260. I think it has to do with that sword being on the dash, because that's when I started filming real hardcore out here. Is that against the law to film on Indian reservations?
Not unless you're in the gaming facility.
What if you're in the gaming facility? They said I could film all day in there.
No.
They said I could film in there.
It's regulated by the Gaming Commission. Only the Oklahoma Gaming Commission.
How come there's no signs in there?
They don't have to have signs.
Well, if it's against the law, it should be signs, shouldn't it?
It's against the law. I said it's against gaming regulations.
So what's that mean?
Just what I said.
Is it? They told me film all you want as long as you're not bothering people. So is that? Are they right, or what's the deal?
I'm not going to get into that. Do you have a phone number?
No. Just that address you can mail to me to. So is it against the law for me to walk in there and film? Because I think it's beautiful.
That's regulated through the Gaming Commission.
Who do you talk to about that?
The Gaming Commission.
Where are they at?
In the state of Oklahoma City.
Yeah. Could you call them and ask them if I'm allowed to go in there?
Number.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you filling this out for me.
So what was it you wanted to say?
Okay, I just wanted to say I walked in this store, I support it every day, 2-3 packs of smokes a day, and some food, just like I got the food and drink there, and it's been going pretty smooth. But as soon as I show up, security or you guys show up, and I start getting a weird eye from everybody, it seems like they start closing in on the dog, trying to make him bark, do all kinds of that cuckoo stuff. And I just asked them today, are you guys all, is there a lot of tweakers out here? Because it seems like a majority of people doing methamphetamines are doing this little game. You ever messed with that stuff before?
What do you mean, messed with?
Methamphetamines?
I have dealt with methamphetamines.
Have you ever done it before?
No, sir.
Okay, well, that's good. I used to put people in prison for meth and coke and stuff, wear wires on them and stuff like that. I thought maybe they don't like me because I wear wires and I have cameras and stuff. I like to keep everything I do in check on record. You know what I mean? Is that a good idea?
I guess.
Yeah, it's a very good idea, because usually sometimes in the real world,
What you coming here to buy?
I come in here to buy this stuff. Now, do you know this gentleman here? Okay, just wondered. Okay, well, you've been a real gentleman so far. What else did you need, brother? Okay, so I come in here, the whole crew. First they sent one guy in. As soon as I enter the bathroom, here he comes immediately, one of the workers. Bam! Pops in, spooky, makes my dog bark, okay? So then I asked he made the dog bark. Whatever you guys, he's not barking at civilians, he's barking at you employees of this Choctaw Nation. He's not barking at nobody but your employees. On record, brother, for a week I've been recording it, filming it, everything, to the T. I haven't missed a centimeter of it, okay? He hasn't barked at you yet, so you've done good. You've done good. You've done really well. I don't know how they're making him bark, but they sure know how to make him bark.
Okay, so employees...
Making my dog bark on purpose, I made him complain about it over there the other day, and Williamson, his name come up over there, and I just say he didn't talk to me about it or nothing. You know, I probably didn't even get nothing done on it. So I would like to complain about Williamson not taking the report the other day. If you could do that.
You won't have to do that.
All right, brother. And what was your name again?
Sergeant Johnson.
Sergeant Johnson. Yeah. You know what it has to do with, brother? I don't know what it has to do. Yeah, and I would like to say that they discriminated against me for having a dog and just having an ugly car. Okay, it has to do with my car being ugly and my dog. Okay. And you know what? Real law officials are going to see it because I'm going to talk to them about it in town here pretty soon. They're going to see it. And they're going to know I was discriminated against. Real cops. Like sheriff, at least one sheriff deputy's got a voice on it, and it's a crying shame that Oklahoma's going this route, brother. I'm a retired CI double agent for the Nebraska State Patrol. You know, I've taken more badges than anybody in this country.
Discriminating against your dog.
Discriminating against me and my dog, making the dog bark on purpose. Like you got a team of people doing this, okay? Like a team of them, and I can prove it. I can prove it. Peeping around corners. Wait until my back's turned and creep out the door, bang the door, whatever they do, make the dog, something spooky. The dog picks up on it in 1 second. So, dogs are intelligent as hell. So,
okay, they're discriminating against you and your dog.
Yeah, what'd you write there? Yeah, and I would like to have their names. Which one's, what's the lady's name that said get rid of him here?
She's one of management.
Do you know, can you put her name down?
I don't know what her name is right now.
Because I plan on suing possibly on this, or at least coming civil on this.
I have her name, so
could you tell me what's the reason for her to say leave?
That's management. They don't want you in there. They said you're making their
employees
uncomfortable.
You know, they just told me the same thing over there today, that they didn't like me filming there either. Yeah. You know, this America, you can film in this country. You can't film on the Indian land?
Every place has a right.
Yeah, I know that.
To stop.
Yeah, I understand that.
So
understand that.
They've asked you to stop.
I understand that.
Okay.
But is that a reason to throw somebody out because they're filming, taking pictures? People do it on their phones all the time.
Okay. These departments, the management has the right.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I was just asking you. Yeah, I understand that. And what was your lieutenant's name one more time so I don't miss that?
Lieutenant Henry.
And first name?
Brant
Henry. Okay, thank you. We've been a real gentleman about this. Let me tell you what, if they pull me out of the next spot, can I come down there and hang up the police station down there at your guys' place? I have some work to do on my vehicle, and I am social media, and I get stalked everywhere else a lot harder than you guys have done it, okay? Much harder than you guys do it. I come out here to get a little peace, and the Indians are playing right into that game. So, I don't know why they want to do that, but they sure are doing that. Like a little mafia baby game they play. I want to appreciate you, and I do appreciate you at least writing this down. Can I get a copy of this? Thanks. You have a way to make a copy of it? Oh, thank you very much. So I can still go in that place and that place, right? All right. Well, can you make a note there? What was your name again? I'm sorry.
I told you, you know what it is.
Well, my name's Connell Peters. Whatever your name is, can you be a note that I think there's a team of tweakers working for you? You're not screening your people. You're not testing them for drugs, okay? Okay? You're not doing it, I don't think. And even the lady that's pregnant in there is on the tweak, okay? Because I used to work narcotics, brother, and I can spot it in 1 second. Did you know that?
You want to sign me?
Okay, yep. And the lady that came up to me, she's on the tweak too, brother. She's not. It's done its damage, okay? Okay, their little minds are in overdrive, okay? Okay, so what's the next deal? Am I going to be left alone for a while? I'm really not I've been here a week. I'm not a lawbreaker, right? Can you tell I'm not a lawbreaker?
Well, right now you haven't broken the law.
Well, you guys are sure arranging me to look like the bad guy. I don't know if the chief is going to appreciate that of this nation, because every move I've done is on record, brother. Every single move. Yeah. Every single twitch I've done is on record. And if I'm not on record, I'm flipping records to go on record again. All right, thank you again, brother. Exciting, isn't it, Flash? On a white lady or so. Gold with blue with it. There goes that tribute. We're going to make it even more blue.